Trump has had it all. He's had all the girls, one too many sometimes, okay? Some that he was single, some that he wasn't single. He's had all the money. He's been to all the parties. He's got all the letters from all the most powerful people in the world telling him how much they love him. Alec Baldwin, no one ever treated me like this. Oprah Winfrey, you know that book he wrote about all the letters that others wrote for him that now they hate him. Chuck Schumer used to love me. He used to love me when this, that, you know, that whole talk that he gave to Joe.
And he's right about that part.
Yeah, so, but the point is, he's had the girls. He's had the fame. He's had the properties. He's been to the parties. He's had the money. How the hell are you going to, like, does he want to be, if he's worth $2.5 billion right now?
He's not.
Let's just say he's worth, well.
He's not. He's a total loser. He's almost bankrupt.
Well, okay. So you can say that, and that's fine. But
you can't say he's a loser.
But
all right, here we are on, well, we're on the Young Turks channel on YouTube. As you can see, it's a clip where Cenk from the Young Turks is on the Patrick Bet David podcast. And, you know, they're talking to him about Trump. Now, so far, Cenk is shown admirable restraint because, as we know, he just can't help but throw a tantrum whenever Trump's name is mentioned. But I have a feeling he's going to lose his cool pretty soon. You just called him a huge loser. Okay, I get it. You don't like Trump. But he's been successful in a lot of domains, and he's screwed up in a lot of domains. Absolutely. No doubt about it. And you may not like him. He may not be the kind of guy you'd want to invite over for dinner. But the fact is, to call him a loser, you know, you better define your terms here, Cenk. Let's see what he has to say.
But but if you say he's bankrupt, you can say that can be your opinion. But the last 60 years, the last 50 years, proves you wrong. Okay,
it doesn't. It proves me wrong.
15 years apprentice was not.
Oh, sorry. Quick interruption. Does Cenk have access to Trump's financial statements and his IRS returns? I doubt it.
Number one. How the hell are you that entertaining to be number one for 15 years, right? You know, financially, real estate properties, when you think about a real estate name brand, you think about one name. You don't think about 50 different names. You think about a guy that's been able to brand himself, you think about Trump. Now, are you going to buy Trump steak? Probably not. But you're going to buy...
Neither did anyone else.
Neither did another. But the point is, he's had great victories. He's got kids that are doing well for themselves. He's got a daughter that, you know, has done.
Biden.
Yeah. That was a different angle you took. But where I'm going with this is that's the part where I feel they can't stand the guy because they cannot control him. So for me, when I see, you know, what's going on with them wanting to get rid of this guy, and you're like, look, the big donors don't want to give him money. Look how much money he got. No, he can't raise any money. Nobody wants to give him any money. And look at this stuff. Yeah, but the people that are raising money are the people that are not being trusted because they're part of the establishment, left or right, a lot of people are saying. So this is why guys like RFK are getting some momentum. This is why guys like Vivek are getting some momentum. Because Vivek's got his own money. RFK's coming out doing some grassroots stuff. So what are your thoughts on this with Trump?
Yeah. So first of all, with Trump, look, the guy's got insatiable greed. So I don't buy that, oh, he's had enough. He's never had enough, okay? Number two, he's a natural born loser. He's lost at everything except two things. Obviously, he won the presidency in 2016. Yeah, he lost the popular vote, and Democrats cry about that. And they should. The Electoral College is terrible. It's a disaster. But he won the Electoral College. He won it, right? So you give him that for sure. And he's great at marketing. Just blah, 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 Trump, 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 Trump. And Democrats don't get it. They're such knuckleheads. They're like, oh, if we have an accomplishment, we should whisper about it on NPR. No, you should scream at the top of your lungs like Trump does. But having said that, bankrupt 6 times, got clowned in 2020, and he's been crying about it ever since like a little spoiled brat. Had to have his dad get him into the schools that he got into. He hides his grades from high school and college because he's a loser. He's a spoiled little baby. He blew $413 million from his dad. Blew it all. Then he got $400 million from Apprentice. Why was that successful? Because of the producers. I know the producers on that show. They had to treat him like a baby. Hey, baby, come here. Baby, say this.
There's the same producers have done.
Just Cenk, he just doesn't get it. He says, Trump's good at marketing. Yeah, Cenk, that's what business is all about. It's all about marketing. Yes, of course, you have to be able to deliver on whatever your promises you make. Trump has failed to deliver on many promises. But obviously on The Apprentice, the producers so what if they babied him? They wanted him because he is Trump. He is the brand. Cenk just can't get that through his head, or he can't accept it. Amazing. Just amazing.
on shows that flopped.
Yeah,
You know how hard
but
it
they
is
were
to
also
keep-
the same producers who did other
It
number
is
one hits.
so hard to keep a number one hit show for 15 years.
But if you want to say Trump is
Yeah.
entertaining, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's pretty good at marketing, right? And he says these terrible things, but people laugh, right? And I get it. And you know his giant strength that people don't talk about, and no one in mainstream media acknowledges this. He doesn't look fake. I think he's a con man, and he's been a con man his whole life. But he looks authentic because he doesn't go off a prompter. And you think, well, that's a real guy who's saying crazy crap that nobody else would say. And all the other politicians look like actors. They're robots. They come out. Like Pete Buttigieg came out from a factory. Everybody knows that, right? Gavin Newsom. But also DeSantis and McConnell. They're all robots. They come in, I will do this. I have been told by my donors this is great policy, right? And so he has the feelings of authenticity. But if you look at his records, like you said, great in real estate, he's awful in real estate. In Atlantic City, he built 3 casinos. Everybody said, you're going to cannibalize it, you moron, your own business. And you know, one of his top assistants says he just likes his name in lights. So he'd like to see Trump, Trump, Trump in Atlantic City, and he bankrupted all 3 because he sucks at business.
Well, he sucks at some things and is good at other things, Cenk. I mean, the fact is he got elected. Yeah, he got elected. He got elected even though apparently he didn't win the popular vote, but he won the game that was being played. So, of course, all the libtards immediately, now they want to dismantle the Electoral College. My own family was talking about that after the 2016 election. Oh my God, this Electoral College, we got to dismantle it. And so I was like, you idiots. I didn't say that to them. They are my family, but I was thinking, you idiots. But I did say the Electoral College was established for a reason. There are many, many checks and balances that the founding fathers of the United States set up. Excuse me. And they set those up for a reason because they thought these things through, and they didn't want excuse me. They didn't want a situation where the majority was tyrannizing the minority and all sorts of situations which can arise in a democracy, because a true democracy comes with problems. Absolutely. They never claimed it was the best, or even a representational democracy, a republic. They never claimed it was the best form of government, but it was the best form that they could come up with, provided all these different checks and balances and systems and subsystems were included, including the Electoral College. Anyway, Cenk and the other libtards, they just can't get over it. And then Trump was angry about losing in 2020, no doubt about it. Whines about it today. Yeah, he does. So what? We know what he's like, you idiot. But it's Cenk. Yeah, Cenk and the other so-called progressives and leftists and libtards, they're the ones that can't handle it. Anyway, enough of this. To be fair to Cenk, he did show some amazing restraint there. Usually he's bouncing up and down off his chair and screaming, but he was pretty calm here on the PBD podcast. So I'll leave you with that for today. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel so that I can keep on making these videos for you.